So, fittingly, the DLC begins with a boss fight. Thankfully, the bonfire is right here, so there's nothing to stop us from just trying this as many times as we need. So here we go. This is the Sanctuary Guardian. I believe this creature is considered a manticore. Oh wow, that's a lot of damage. A manticore is kind of described, or maybe it's a chimera that I'm thinking of. As you can see, this is kind of like a lion hybrid with a scorpion. Or I guess it's a griffin, right? Because a griffin is a lion with wings. And it has a scorpion tail. And like goat horns. Wow, that takes all your stamina. Okay, good to know. He keeps dodging my attacks. So the DLC bosses are very they're very high octane. They're very fast. They're hard to manage. They attack very quickly. Oh, that is hard to not get caught in the crossfire of. Here we go, got 2 hits there though, that was good. Ooh. Yeah, it's that like wind breath attack that's doing me in. Let's see, one more 2-handed hit should be enough. I think, oh, flew away just in time. Missed me with the lightning. Thankfully my shield blocks that lightning to an okay degree. Oh, just missed. Oh, there we go. Not the smoothest in the world, but hey, we got it. Whew. Not too bad. And we got a... Guardian Soul. Soul of the white-winged lion, sanctuary watchkeeper, who dreaded the spread of the abyss. The Guardian exhibits traits of several animals other than lions, suggesting that it was no ordinary beast, but rather closer to the beings known as demons. So the Guardian Soul actually has no use other than just to get souls out of it. So I'll just pop that, get a nice 1200, and we're up to 70,000. And with that, we can continue on our way. So that's kind of like the benchmark. It's like, can you enter the DLC? Are you worthy? Face the Sanctuary Guardian and find out. So now we can head through up these stairs, and we can see that that creature was guarding the Oolacile Sanctuary. And we have another beautiful bonfire. The DLC is pretty helpful with its bonfire placement, generally speaking. Oh, and also every single DLC bonfire is warpable, which is nice. So let's see. Get my strength up to 40. That'll just about max out my scaling. Obviously I can increase my strength past 40, and it will increase my weapon damage further. But 40 strength or dex, both of them, they're known as what's called a soft cap, which means that I can obviously raise my strength higher than 40. If I couldn't, that would be a hard cap. But since it's a soft cap, that means that past 40, I'll start seeing diminishing returns with the damage that I'm getting out of it. So I'll grab that, hit that soft cap. I don't have to worry about strength probably for the rest of the game. Focus back on endurance, vitality. I haven't upgraded my health in like a long time, it seems like, so I can put some points into that if need be. But yeah. So here we are. I'm going to... Oh, no. I'm going to use 2 humanities. because I actually want to kindle this bonfire 2 times. This is the first time that I've done this, but like I said earlier, in my opinion, it is oftentimes unnecessary. But for the DLC, I think I could do with having 5 extra flasks, so there we are, up to 15. And of course I could kindle it one more time to have 20, but honestly I don't think that's necessary. So just over here we have an NPC.
Well, look at this one. From what faraway age hast thou come? Thy scent is very human indeed, but not intolerable. Ah, Princess Dusk's savior. Thine aura is precisely as she described. I thank thee deeply for rescuing Her Highness. But Princess Dusk is here no longer, snatched away by that horrifying primeval human. And so I must ask, couldst thou once more play the savior?
I mean, sure, such is life.
Thank you. I am Elizabeth, guardian of this sanctuary. Something of a godmother to Princess Dusk. I shall assist thee to my utmost, for I am one with the sorceries of Oolacile.
Cool. So she sells repair powder, gold pine resin, some sorceries, and a catalyst. Anything else to say?
Thou shalt see further on. An abyss was begat of the ancient beast, and threatens to swallow the whole of Oolacile. Knight Artorius came to stop this, but such a hero has nary a murmur of dark. Without doubt he will be swallowed by the abyss, overcome by its utter blackness. Indeed, the abyss may be unstoppable. Still, I have faith that Princess Dusk may be rescued yet.
Okay.
Thou shalt see further on. An abyss was begat of the ancient beast, and threatens to swallow the whole of Oolacile.
Did she say this already?
Night
Yeah, okay.
Without May the flames guide thee.
Alrighty. I just realized I should have put that point into endurance instead of strength so that I could wear the golem gauntlets, but too late now. So let's carry on. Further into the DLC. So the primeval human that she mentioned and the beast or the great beast or whatever she called it, that is referring to that giant hand that pulled us into the portal. More will be, we'll find more about that later. So the Royal Wood we're now in. Let's see, we can head up this way. We have some tree people with rakes. Not too bad. Let's see, I can never remember my way around here. Although this is my 3rd time playing through Dark Souls, this is only my 2nd time playing through the DLC, because whenever I played the game the 2nd time, I didn't do the DLC. I went straight to the end after filling the ward vessel. So, purple moss clump, cool. Hello, sir. Oh, they both aggroed on me at once. That's great. Oh, I thought I was gonna dodge that. So these big knights, they actually have that attack that they did just then. It's actually a pronged attack. So they swing down, the axe gets stuck in the ground, and then, oh, that was close. And then whenever they pull it out, it's a different attack as well. See, like I was saying, I don't remember my way around here too well, but we'll see how we do. Big Coliseum over there. Pretty cool. Let's see, there's more of those enemies down there. Over here we have a big hole. Staircase up. Guardian gauntlets. Let's see, I guess I will give those a read as it is a new item. Gauntlets of the Stone Knights, Guardians of the Forest Sanctuary. Stone Knights are golems animated by magic, and their enchanted gauntlets are oppressively heavy. Hello. There we go. Let's see, so from here, I think it is most wise, because this, from what I can remember, is just a big open area with a bunch of enemies. I think it is most wise to kind of just hug this right wall, or this right edge, and see if I can't. Let's see, there's a chest in that grass over there. Not sure, because there's a lot of enemies over there, and not 100% sure I'm interested in traipsing through there, only just aggro a bunch of people. Okay, so we have a bunch of orange flowers over here. Okay, haven't aggroed anyone yet. Let's keep it that way. Tree men. Man, this shield is so good. There we go. A four-pronged plow. No idea where this is going to be. Four-pronged plow wielded by the wooden scarecrows, serfs of the Forest Sanctuary. The scarecrow serfs would not normally use these four-pronged plows as a weapon, but their sharpness makes them very deadly. Well, not so much when I have this shield. Ooh, barely blocked in time there. Nice. What do we got over here? Guardian leggings. It was near the bottom, wasn't it? Yes. Leggings of the Stone Knights, Guardians of the Sanctuary. Yeah, they're all gonna say the same thing, aren't they? I had to check. So let's see, I can drop down right here. Hello, sir. So that was Calamite. We'll meet him later. Well, I guess we did meet him just then, but we will have a more intimate interaction with him later. I hear one of those big knights. Oh, it's on the edge. Nice. Okay. Let's see. Is there gonna be a knight coming after me? Yeah, here he comes. He was just a little slower than usual. Come along, sir. So yeah, I had to run away there because the second prong of that attack, he was pulling it up from the dirt, and he's gonna do it again here. So it's like a downward strike and then an AoE effectively. That's the way that it works. Once more. I can go in for the kill. Beautiful. Okay. So from here I can drop. And we have a giant hole of blackness with some purple seeping out of it. Ominous. So from here, let's see. Oh, here comes this guy. Oh, he's cutting me with scissors. So this is, yeah, okay, there's a hole there. So we're gonna go up around this way. Or is it this way? The path that I like to take through here, I'm having trouble recalling. Let's see, I'm gonna go up this way. More of these scarecrows. Let's see, I guess I can drop here. Soul of a Proud Knight. Oh, he fell down. Ooh. The range on this sword could be a little longer. Having better range on this sword would have helped me a lot in that boss fight, because there were many times when I was just ready to hit him and he flew away. But if the sword was just slightly longer, I probably might have been able to get the attack off. Let's see, anything to see? Nothing really, just working our way through here. All kinds of enemies over there. Let's see, might be able to lightning some of them. Every single person over there aggroed. That's great. Alright, let's get you guys out. Alright, so it's just the two big boys. Hopefully these guys aren't too bad. Let's see, I'm going to actually circle around. Woof! Let me go over here. I think this would be a better area to fight them. Let's see, how do they respond to lightning? Wow, okay. They respond to it well. I was hoping they would respond to it poorly, but what can you do? Ooh! Alright, I dodged one of those two attacks. I think that's a decent result, all things considered. I can knock this guy out. Alright. Sometimes you gotta sacrifice a hit. Nice. Stone Great Axe. Great Axe borne by the Stone Knights who guard this forest sanctuary. This great axe, requiring inhuman strength to wield and more fitted to manual labor than battle, is nevertheless completely lethal. What does it require? 48 strength? Yeah, that's crazy. Oh, nope. My bad. There you go. Have a lightning into your leg. Alrighty. So just this here is actually an elevator, but before I go down it, I'm going to carry on and explore the rest of this area over here. These guys are just trimming the trees, as you can see. But they don't so much like my presence, unfortunately. So they'll have to go. Oh my gosh. Ooh. And you. There we go. Oh, I forgot. These guys over here, these scarecrows, they dropped some items. I forgot to pick them up. It's probably just going to be moss, but you can never have too much moss. Moss. And hello. Oh, another. I almost said rake. Pitchfork, that's the word. Gold coin. So now, if I head up this way, more scarecrows. Okay, that's enough. Let's see. Over here we have another item. Soul of a Brave Warrior. Let's see, I can drop here. Just took a little bit of damage. Elizabeth's Mushroom. Elizabeth was that mushroom NPC that we met at the beginning. Large medicinal mushroom of Elizabeth, keeper of the sanctuary. Eating this mushroom invigorates the flesh and greatly restores HP for a limited duration. Its dramatic effect can make the difference between a warrior's life and death. So yeah, when you eat that, your health will regenerate pretty strongly. It's useful in boss fights if you just want to like not worry about taking damage and just kind of wail away. That's a good item to take in a pinch if you really just want to get the boss fight over with. Let's see, we have a bit of a jump here. Alright. What we got? Guardian Helm. I think all we're missing now is the Guardian Boots. Then we'll have the whole set. Jumping in this game is so stressful. There's another item just over there. Oh, and another Scarecrow. Hello, sir. I love the way this shield just makes them pop off of me. Like their pitchfork just comes into brief contact with my shield and they just are repelled greatly. It's amazing. What do we have here? Goff's Great Arrow. Great Arrow used by Hawkeye Goff, one of Lord Gwyn's 4 knights, for dragon slaying, requires great bow. Goff personally crafts each stone tip, and wraps the shaft tightly with tree bark. Oh, the armor. That was the piece. Do we have the boots? Because that was all 4, wasn't it? Oh, the leggings. I'm dumb. There aren't no boots in this game. Leggings, gauntlets, armor, helm. Okay, we have the whole set now. Fantastic. I think with that, this area is pretty much wrapped up, so I can go and check out that elevator. If I can remember the way. Yeah, this is just a big... Oh, actually, this is useful. So I can drop here, and then this is where we came in, killed this guy, and then drop down here next to this giant hole. This will lead me back up around to where that elevator is, I think. Yes. Okay, great. Yeah, just here. This is where all those trees were snipping all the scarecrows were snipping the trees. And this over here is where I killed those 2 knights, where the elevator is. Yeah. Alright, so now I can descend this elevator. And just out the other end, we have another fog wall. And let's see, an NPC over here. How do you do?
Let me guess. Snatched by a shadowy limb and dragged off to the past?
Yeah.
Yes, of course. Exactly what happened to me. We are both strangers in this strange land. But at least now there are 2 of us.
So this guy sells moss, homeward bones for only 600, which is amazing, honestly. And just arrows and crap.
Did you happen across Knight Artorias? The legendary abyss walker from the old tales? Well, if you haven't, it's just as well. He's a colorless sort, if you ask me.
Okay.
So, what did that giant mushroom make you do? Not that I care. It's none of my business. I've little to talk about, really. Oh, you know me. What do I know?
Okay.
So long.
So this is Marvelous Chester. That's the name of this NPC. Oh, there's an item over there. So Chester is a very unique NPC. But before I get into that, I will just touch on something that he mentioned. He said, let me guess, grabbed by a shadowy limb and dragged off to the past. So that reveals that we are actually in the past. We weren't taken to a different location. We were taken to a different time. But about Chester specifically, you can tell he looks a little odd. Like, ignore what he's wearing. Like, just look at his body. It's strangely shaped, at least in comparison to the rest of the people in Dark Souls. That's because Chester is rigged different to all other Dark Souls characters. What rigging means is it's the set of tools. Well, rigging is the way in which characters are built so that they can be posed and moved throughout the world. It's essentially like their skeleton, but also the ways in which that skeleton can be manipulated. Chester here has a different rigging to all the other people in Dark Souls. So you can see his legs are a lot longer, he's skinnier, he just looks different. Because he's rigged in a different way. He has a different skeleton, essentially. And based on that, and based on what he's wearing, and based on how he said that he asked me if I was dragged away to the past just like he was, it is theorized, I mean obviously nothing's confirmed, but it's theorized that Chester is from the Bloodborne universe, or from the Bloodborne timeline, and was grabbed by that big dark hand, the same as I was, and thrust into this place. Which is very interesting, because obviously Bloodborne is made by the same company as Dark Souls, although it came out much later. Regardless if that's true or not, you can see how this character rigging and also aesthetic of this character definitely was kind of like a prototype of what was to come in Bloodborne. So whether or not that's canon, that he was this character is actually from the Bloodborne universe and was taken in here, whether that's true or not, I don't think honestly matters. What is evident is that the developers of this game they had Bloodborne in mind this early on. I mean, this is 2000... What? Well, the Dark Souls came out in 2011. This is the DLC. So they probably started working on it... They probably started working on the DLC just after the release of the game, so 2011. And Bloodborne didn't come out until 2015. So that's they were playing with the ideas of Bloodborne many years before it actually ended up becoming a fully fledged idea. So just through here, we have another elevator. This one going up instead. And heading out here, you'll find that this is where we came into the Royal Wood. This was that building that I walked in. I said, oh, here's a huge hole, and then went up the stairs, and there was, I think, a piece of that armor set up there. So I want to actually touch on something now. Earlier, I said, whenever I was talking about Chester, I forgot to get that item back there. Whenever I was talking to Chester, I mentioned how I wasn't taken by that hand into a different place, I was taken into a different time. And that is evident here. So, let me head back down this elevator actually. I might be able to illustrate this better.